about to go somewhere out now. Times to rise and elevation starts to drop down. Our little secret, don't kiss and tell, you're so bad. I'll probably see you in hell. Welcome to hell, baby. This is podcast hell.
Did I tell you that I discovered Adam, what's his face?
Adam Driver?
Adam Driver.
Oh, you discovered
Pretty
him.
much discovered him.
How'd you discover him?
He was in two plays at a mall. And I said, I'm going to make you a star, kid. And then he took off his pants off. He was in two plays at this theater in New York. I mean, a big theater. He was already discovered. He immediately got booked in these two like big plays in rep. And we saw him, and the plays were bad. But he was like the star, and he had like very small supporting parts. And I was like, this guy is going to be big.
Yeah. Can we talk about that casting couch joke she just made and tried to blast past it? You were like, take off your pants, kid?
I don't remember saying that.
You did say it. It's recorded. You said it, and then I feel like you got nervous, and then you kind of went fast.
No.
No, you don't.
I would never get nervous.
You would never be nervous?
No, I would never be nervous about taking Adam Driver's pants off.
Oh, Adam Driver's pants. He's quite a presence. He's like 6'9".
Yeah, he does look like
Deep
he was
voice.
in the military. Yeah,
He was in the military. Yeah,
I know. He looks like it.
Usually, tall people don't fare well in the military. You just think about like foxholes.
Target.
Yeah, well, everybody's ducked down. They're like, okay, everybody duck down, and then the tall guy's like, huh? He's gone right away.
My grandpa
was
a gunner, and he was like 6 foot something, super broad shouldered, in like the planes.
How did he do?
But I think it was hard. I think it hurt.
Wait, he was in planes?
Yeah,
Probably
like a gunner
cramped.
like crouched down in the.
Whoa.
Oh.
But then I recently found out that he was like serving in California or something, and I was like, oh. That's different than what I thought was happening.
The lamest military installation in the world is on. It's at the Long Island? Montauk.
Love
so
Montauk.
it's like it's like a tower.
Well, it's not active anymore. It's not an active base.
It was a military base.
It was. In World War II, there's a military base in Montauk, and they were just like on the lookout for submarines coming to attack America, which didn't happen.
Nothing ever happened.
They're just like in a hut.
But is that lame? Like, it wouldn't be lame if something did happen.
No.
You know what I mean?
It'd be cool if something happened.
Is like
but you don't want something to happen.
You don't want something to happen.
This is the equivalent. This is like if we were at war with England and they just sent somebody to a beach in New Jersey and they were like, stand where the water hits the sand and keep your eye on the ocean. That's literally what this military base was. It did nothing.
Yeah, like I'd say like every like 10 yards or something, there was like a little post in a hut that men had to stand in and just
clearly it worked.
Look. Yeah.
Do you think that's what's dissuaded the Germans from attacking?
Germans were like, that guy's just watching.
I guess the idea is they were like, Montauk Point is the furthest point out in the continental United States.
Yeah,
towards,
so that's probably why.
I can't imagine rich people would allow a base in Montauk anymore. Montauk's all rich people, right?
Yeah, I don't know what it was in the 50s though.
Probably not as rich.
Yeah.
Based on the movie No Hard Feelings with Jennifer Lawrence, it was not always rich. And then it became rich.
Yeah,
and the families that stayed there.
Documentary.
No, I don't think. I mean, I don't think they lied about that part. The whole part of the movie.
I think the screenwriter did his research or her research.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I had to check myself.
Thank you. This is a podcast where we check our male privilege. We don't just assume that the writers of No Hard Feelings were men.
Right.
It was probably 8 ladies.
It was probably really sexually frustrated ladies in a room.
Actually, that movie could have probably been. I feel like it was probably a lady movie.
We can solve it right now.
Nope.
Don't.
We can't.
No, we cannot solve it. Nice. That's actually a solid podcast hell veteran move.
All right, Meredith's going to be on your team in this pod. I see how this is going.
Tell her what I said. Tell her what I said when I woke up from a nap.
Before we started, Eric was like, be on my team.
Oh, fuck my feet.
What, you don't want to give free foot content?
Oh, man.
That's just for the Patreon?
This is for the Patreon. Fucking
fuck my feet.
Gay dudes jerking off to my feet.
Oh, man.
Dude, you need... whatever works, man. Like, you're turning away.
You think I should be like,
what is that?
I should be like flirting with them a little bit.
Yes.
Like,
Are you?
This little piggy came in your butt.
Do you think you have good enough feet that it would?
No, I have
it's
fucking.
honestly, the really gross feet do very well because it's like a
interesting.
niche.
But his aren't gross enough.
Mine
either.
aren't gross enough. I mean, I
Yeah.
have boils.
Now you're trying to work it. Now you're trying to get.
Yeah, I have to look
off.
like
Yeah.
a fucking like one of the poor people in Game of Thrones to get foot money. I don't know.
That was a very current reference, and Liz and I both got it.
Yeah.
Liz is on my team now.
God damn it. What are your socks? You have Halloween socks.
I put on my
Cute.
dog.
They're
Halloween
dog
socks.
Halloween.
I figured you guys
Aw.
would appreciate dog Halloween, but
I
also
do appreciate
Yeah, I do
those.
But I don't want to be around anyone who like thinks that Halloween is like, demons, like
Like evil.
evil.
Yeah.
Because like so you wear these socks around the wrong people, and then
Who thinks that?
Really,
And,
really
out of
religious
your
people.
friends, how many like deeply religious people do you know?
I mean, it's
that are
constant.
offended by Halloween.
Every time I wear these socks, somebody's just like the devil.
That's a real. I've never met a person like
that's a
that in
real
my
thing.
life.
I don't know
It's
that
a
I've
real
ever met someone like that, but it exists.
I think it,
Really religious people.
To me, I think it's
like
like a.
Jehovah's Witnesses, probably.
To me, it's like a comedy character.
Jehovah's Witnesses.
It's like
are
an
usually
old-
chill. I feel like
They're chill.
not
They're-
like
they're
the
definitely
deep,
not
not the
chill.
deep ones, but I've known some Jehovah's Witnesses and they were nice.
I would.
They don't do birthdays or holidays.
Yeah, it was hard.
They're not very chill.
No, it was hard
Everybody
for
I
them.
know that was a Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah.
A lot of them are comics.
Yeah.
And they're
Oh,
all
interesting.
fucking psychos.
Yeah.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, but
They're all
all
psychos.
comics
There was
are
a
psychos.
kid in my 5th grade class who was a Jehovah's Witness, and he had to leave the classroom anytime there was a classroom birthday. Like, how
Yeah, at that point,
sad is
just- the
that?
kid should
No,
lie.
I think it's funny.
No, when the Jehovah's Witnesses I knew growing up would like just kind of casually forget that they were Jehovah's
Yeah.
Witness whenever it was someone's birthday. We'd kind of like do a little something on the side when it was
There
their
we go.
birthday. Like,
Yeah.
it's like all religion. Just kind of do a little workaround.
Do a
Don't
little.
Always a
Totally.
loophole.
We call them cafeteria Catholics. I've told this on the pod before.
Because
but
Catholics aren't allowed in the cafeteria usually.
No, because I didn't like that you didn't.
I've never heard.
Okay.
I've heard
Sorry.
convenient Catholic. I've
caf-
never heard cafeteria Catholic.
Cafeteria Catholics is you come out and you're like premarital sex. Oh, I don't want any of. I'll have some of that. Honoring thy parents. I will take that. Yes. And they'll just like choose what they like out of the. I remember one time I have said this on the podcast before.
Oh, then you should say it again.
So I'm going to say it as probably the second or third time. But when I was an altar boy, there was some big holiday that all Catholics come. Christmas or Easter or something.
Yeah, one of those.
One of those.
Heard of
And
them.
again, and the priest was pissed off and he was like, he started his homily. He like paused dramatically for 10 seconds. And then he goes, the church stinks with the smell of rotting souls.
Oh my god.
That's a
And
good
I
line.
remember though it was like there was like
Whoa.
a ooh, like a rustling of people
Yeah.
feeling uncomfortable.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That
And I
might get
bet
me.
that would get
And,
you.
and then we finished mass and he viciously jerked me off.
Aw,
Rick.
that's nice.
But at least he knows what's wrong.
Oh, at least you got a little party favor.
No, he was very upset that people show up only on holidays and not every Sunday
yeah.
to get the word.
No, and that's the way to get them in every week is to really
shame
shame
them.
them.
Are you going to become like very, very Jewish after your child's born and go to mass and not mass?
called
What do you call it?
mass.
Shabbat?
Temple.
Temple?
Shul.
I doubt it.
Shul?
I think that, I mean, I'm already the most religious Jew in my family, so I can't imagine getting
More.
I mean, I'm not very religious. It's just
Yeah.
like I wasn't raised by religious people, so why would I suddenly get religious because I have a baby?
People do it. People get
Suddenly
religious with
becomes
babies.
like I think some parents they realize it's easier to like parent just by being like God will be mad at you.
But Jewish God isn't mad at you.
Oh, interesting.
No, well, the one in Deuteronomy is.
Yeah.
He's mad at everybody
He's
else.
mad at everybody else.
he's
he's got our back.
He's pretty chill to you guys,
Yeah.
but everybody else is like, God sucks.
Right,
You know,
exactly.
God.
No, I think that we want to raise a kid understanding that they're Jewish and like what that means culturally and all that fun stuff. But like,
Yeah.
like,
Big Israel. I'm just joking.
Let's go there.
Eric, what do you want? What do you want?
We want our kid to know that we want Israel to turn up the heat. No, I'm just joking. Just a joke. No, but you want your kid to be like, because your kid is ethnically Jewish.
Ethnically Jewish.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And religiously Jewish.
If you're a cafeteria Jewish.
There we go.
It's a good term. It's a fun term.
What's a J word? Jaffeteria. What's a J?
Cafeteria.
I don't know. We'll work on it. We'll
careful.
Liz will come up with it.
When you do this, when you try to come up with a word this is where you accidentally say something bad.
Yeah, Liz is gonna wait 10 minutes and then she'll have it.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think that it's important to us that our kid understands their part in history and who they are, because other people will know that they're Jewish and feel a certain way about
Lube
it.
Jewish.
Jiffy Lube Jewish.
Take a oil change.
Nice.
Pass on the carburetor.
I'll take some Manischewitz wine.
But the traditions and stuff are important to me, to us, and Rob really wants them to go to Hebrew school or whatever. And I want the kid to do the thing that is important to them. I think across the board that if you force a kid into religion, it is a quick way for them to not care about that religion.
Yeah.
And I think that introducing them to the fun parts of it, but also letting them know the important parts of it is great. And then you just hopefully we'll just see what their vibe is. Yeah. Are they into it? Are they not into it? And if they're not into it, then it's well, this is the stuff you have to do. Is this good?
It's nice that there's fun parts of your religion.
Yeah.
I'm trying to what are the fun parts of? I remember being I remember being a lot of this.
The wine.
Oh yeah, it is fun. We get to
sip on wine when you're a little child.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah, we get to sip on wine.
Yeah,
I did
we mostly do grape juice.
I did the bells.
The bells are fun.
Don't you like Christmas? I don't understand.
Christmas is very
fun.
Christmas
I've heard
is fun.
Christmas or Easter.
Easter egg hunts are fun.
Easter egg hunt. You're right. I guess I didn't associate those with
paying to get into heaven.
Yeah.
Oh, those are
tithing.
Tithing. Not tithing. Tithing's different. Tithing is where you give a certain percentage of your
wages to the church.
No, but there's another thing where you could buy indulgence. I think it's indulgences.
I don't even know what that is.
It doesn't really exist
we didn't
anymore.
have
I think one of the papal councils said no more indulgences.
Well, that was one of the first ways that they incentivized people into the church.
No, it's how they
from other religions.
You could just pay and then
you paid the church. It's how they paid for their young boys.
Oh my god!
They would be I think they would be you are going to hell if you're bad, and they're but
if you have some money,
which is pretty good marketing.
We got some fun musicals. We have Godspell. We have Jesus Christ Superstar.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Do you guys have Fiddler?
I mean, which is better than both of yours.
No, Jesus Christ Superstar.
No, it's too long. We don't need to see all three of them get married.
Do a song from Jesus Christ Superstar right now.
Jesus Christ Superstar. Something.
There we go.
That's a good one. I can't.
Long synth. It's so good.
It's good.
Have you ever seen it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot about
really
Jesus.
Good.
I played a nun several dozen times.
Wow. We have Nonsense. We have Sister Act, the musical.
Sister Act's good. Sister Act, I back.
We got.
I only saw the motion picture film,
but I just think Fiddler is better than everything you've named.
Wow.
Godspell. I am a fan of Godspell.
I disagree.
Okay, what about all the what about what's the movie with the priest where he goes out the window and I used to run up the stairs?
Spotlight.
No,
What?
old movie. The Exorcist.
Exorcist.
We get The Exorcist.
It's just as cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is there any time a Jewish
Are there any
person?
Jewish horror movies?
That's a great question.
I think there's one going on right now, but it's in.
Oh my God, Eric!
I'm sorry.
I was gonna say the Holocaust, so Eric and I are on the same page.
Yeah. I mean, no, there's just real shit.
Yeah, that's probably why. Too much real horror.
Jews are kind of like
culture.
let's not relive this right now.
That's a good point.
No, Catholics are let's make up a demon.
Yeah, we need to feel persecuted.
Yeah. Things are a little too easy for us right now. Who's got a demon? Who's thinking about a demon? Must be nice.
Oh my God.
Are there any Jewish horror movies? The whole world hating us every day. It's pretty horrifying.
The whole world hates
point.
a lot of groups of people. I do think that we have to remember lots of groups are hated.
Lots of groups are
We can't
hated.
monopolize complaining about being hated. There are lots of groups being hated, and we should share the burden with them, and therefore share the standing up with them.
If there was a Jewish horror movie, I think it would be scored by Kanye West. I think he would do the end credits.
Liz and I really enjoyed that joke too.
You didn't like that joke?
It was a fine joke.
It wasn't bad.
It didn't get a laugh, but it was
bad.
fine. I get it.
If I had some disgusting male comics on this show right now, it would have been
It was a fine.
It would have been a laugh riot.
Fine joke.
I don't know. In the comments, let me know if you think that Kanye West joke was good or bad. Just write good or bad. We'll know what you're referencing.
Punch it up for him if you can.
I don't think it needs a punch up. I think it was pretty solid.
You guys decide if it should be punched up.
That's right. That's fair. Yeah.
Liz, if you want to take like 5 minutes and punch it up.
All right, I'll think about
Thank you
it.
so much.
What did you come up with, Jay?
Jiffy
Lube.
Jew.
She crushed it.
Jiffy Lube Jew. God damn it, that is good.
Yeah, you just have to give her 5 minutes to cook,
She
man.
knows her stuff. She knows her stuff.
You gotta shove her in her corner and
She
let her
knows
cook
her
for a
stuff.
second. She's got it.
Yeah.
Well, you don't
That's the
even
kind
have
of
to
stuff that
try.
made 1.5 seasons of the Joel McHale show very funny. Was Liz knows how to punch up a joke. She knows how to put a light in your smoke.
A light in your
Light in your smoke.
Light in your smoke.
Where are your references coming from today?
Isn't that from Billy Joel's?
Maybe.
And he's quick with a
Let
joke.
joke to
Or
light
I'll
up
light up your
your
smoke.
smoke.
But there's some place that she'd rather be. I sheet it for you.
Aw.
Right.
Come on.
I think that she would really light up your smoke. You thought it was metaphorical?
Liz would not light up your smoke because she
I
has
have
asthma.
Yeah.
In fact, if I have lit up my smoke, she gets mad at me. She's like, "Get out of here! You smell like smoke.
I kick
Yeah,
you
you
out.
should-
I'll cough all night."
You shouldn't light
It's
up your
true.
smoke.
Early in our relationship, I would, if I was
Indulge every once in a while.
once in a while, I'd
Indulgences.
pull out a cig.
Really?
Light a little
Yeah.
cig action.
Whoa, I didn't know you were a Sig man.
I was never like, I never bought cigarettes my whole life, but if
Yeah.
like one of my friends was smoking, I'd be like, oh, go on.
Yeah, you got some shithead
You get a
friends who
couple-
smoke.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's stupid. it's dumb. I never got
You're
addicted to it.
easily influenced by peer pressure.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. That's true. I still will feel if I'm drinking and I see someone smoking outside, I'll be like, I could, but I won't. Like I do still have the. But it is. I think for me, it's like an oral fixation. Like I just like the feeling of dragging on it. It feels good, and it's undeniably cool. You're killing yourself in front of everyone and being like, I don't even care, man. Like
Yeah,
it's
pretty cool.
Then
You
they
know
make
what's not cool? Vaping.
Vaping is so lame.
Destroys-
Everybody
See
looks
someone
so
vaping, I'm
dumb.
like, you could be smoking right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to do this to yourself, you could be smoking.
And it's all like they're colorful. Like it looks like you're
Everybody
sucking.
looks like a baby with a pacifier.
Looks like you're
with their
playing a
vapes.
kazoo. It's like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
It looks like you're sucking a unicorn's dick. You
It's
don't
so
look cool.
stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're taking your iPhone charger and sticking it in your mouth. Like, I do not get what.
Yeah.
Like, at least cigarettes look cool.
It's true.
When you do, here's the coolest part of cigarette.
Yeah.
Right here. It's this part.
Yeah.
Nice.
That-
Nice. Yeah, where your face lights up a little bit.
That first pull on it is
Yeah.
always you're cool.
My mom
You're
smoked,
cool.
and she quit when she found out she was pregnant with me.
Ah.
So I was like,
You think you got a couple weeks of smoke?
"Oh yeah, I've had enough smoke."
Have you ever smoked a cigarette?
No, I smoked a hookah once.
You said that like such a dork.
Have we met?
You've never smoked weed either.
I've never smoked weed.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Were you
Wow.
scared of it, or just nobody offered any?
Yeah, someone please offer me. I've
She's
been
still
waiting.
like right now.
I've been waiting. No, I was like very proud of. I don't know. Like I had a lot of responsibility as a kid, and so I was like, I just want to be aware of everything, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I hit a point where I was like, yeah, I guess I could take an edible or whatever, like at somebody's house. But I was like, at this point, I'm like 30. What I'm gonna
You've already gone this far.
Yeah, I've gone this far. And my dad had told me pretty young. My mom had told me about like stuff she did. My dad was like, I've never done drugs. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not like that lame. Like my dad didn't do drugs. I'm just like my dad. And then like, I don't know, 8 years ago, Rob and I were home. And I said something about like how you've never, smoked weed. And he was like, oh, I smoked a shit ton of weed.
Rob smoked a lot of weed.
And I was like, you told me you've never done drugs. He goes, weed isn't drugs. I was like, wait, hold on. My whole justification for why I was such. Yeah, I went to Rob at a show and someone on stage was like, so what kind of drugs do you like to me? I was like, I don't do drugs. They're like, alcohol. I'm like, I really don't drink. But I was like, you picked the wrong person, dude. Like, I don't know what to give you. And then they're like, don't worry that your parents are here. Like, you can tell me. And then my parents were both like, nah, she's not cool. Like, that's what drugs we did.
We did drugs tonight.
One time in an improv scene, I had to light up a bowl. Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's a thing.
Someone passed me a bowl in an improv scene. I didn't know how to hold it. I didn't know how to do it. It was really embarrassing.
So I don't like smoking. I should never smoke weed ever.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
very bad at
terrible.
it. And I should only smoke joints. I did not smoke bowls. And I remember one time I was smoking with my siblings, and my little sister, as I was like trying to light the bowl, she's like, Eric, are you worried that even though you're the oldest, you don't know how to do this? And it's going to be embarrassing that your younger siblings know how to do it and you don't? And I was like, yeah, I am worried about that. Why the fuck would you say that while we're smoking? This is ruined now. Why would you say the fear that I have? That's like...
She's your sister. And
to this day, it's the meanest thing she's ever done to me is
so
lean in
funny.
while I'm high and go, are you afraid that we know you're not cool? Like, yeah, I am. Thank you.
But it's like, if people thought you were cool, then, that was their mistake. Like, that's how I feel about it.
How cool am I? I feel like I'm a 5.5.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not like a total dork.
Yeah.
Like I'll do
on a scale
stuff,
of
but I
me to
won't.
Liz, you're in the middle.
Oh, you think I'm cooler? That's so nice. I don't think I'm that cool.
You're not that. I
think you're cooler
I think
than
she's
me.
right with me. She's like a 5.5, maybe a 5. I might be a little bit.
I think I might be a
cooler.
little less
So
cool
since we're
than
doing
you.
this, where do you think I am?
Liz gets tired at parties around like
Oh, I get so
8:15.
Yeah,
That's not very
a good
cool.
point.
See, I can party real late, but I was known as like the sober party girl in college, which pretty cool.
Did you identify as straight edge?
And now I do because it's hilarious. I think I was too young for straight edge. I did not know what straight edge was.
Oh, really?
You put big X's on your hand and like tape them, and you look like CM Punk when you walked into parties.
Dude, when CM Punk came out, I was like, this is what I should have been into my whole life. Like,
He's back, by the way.
Is he back?
You should get into CM Punk.
We saw him live, and I was like, I didn't know who he was before then. I was like, this is my new
That's
thing.
your guy.
Yeah, I should if I was born just like 8 years earlier, I could have done like straight edge, like mosh pits. I liked that music. Like I wanted to wear grunge. Like I just missed it.
What kind of
straight edge was like a thing at my high school. Maybe it had a little bit of a revival.
Well, you guys, JNCOs. Did I ever tell you about my JNCOs issue?
No.
So in Long Island, JNCOs were cool around the time, and my mom was a fashion designer and cared about fashion. She would always find out what the fashions were in Long Island and give them to me before they came to Connecticut. So she found out about JNCOs. She got me JNCOs. I wore them to school before they came to Connecticut. Not only did I get made fun of, I got made fun of so bad that JNCOs never came to Connecticut. So you're welcome, Connecticut. really ruined it for you.
That's fucking hilarious.
So funny.
That's the truth.
Wow, you put a JNCO's like Trump wall around Connecticut. You were like, keep them out.
Yeah, those wide lead pants. No one could break through.
The trends probably start in the city, and then Long Island was probably like one of the first places to get it after the city, just by proximity's sake, and then it probably branched out to the rest of the tri-state area. Interesting.
Not me.
You stopped it.
I stopped it. You're welcome.
It is interesting. Like you can be too soon to a thing.
Oh yeah,
totally.
And like and people copy it a year later, and you're like, what the fuck? Like I
started that. You guys hated when I did it. No.
I was too soon to. Do you remember in like the early 2000s when you would just like wear a belt around your waist for no reason, like it wasn't holding anything up? I went to school with that one day. I think a little before the trend started, and I also got made fun of.
Yeah. I can't remember.
And then like High School Musical came out, and then everybody was doing it.
There were so many unnecessary belts. I love a long sweater and unnecessary belts. Big fan.
I can't remember what year it was in school, but I had my LA light ups 1 grade too high.
What is LA Lighthouse?
That's where you walk and your shoes have lights in the
Those are
bottom. But like, it was like the first day of school. I think it was Louisiana. It might have been like, no, maybe it was New Jersey. It would have been like 4th or 5th grade. And I had them, and somebody was like, "You have lights in your shoes?" And I was like, "Well, I can't fucking walk now. Every step I light up like a fucking Christmas tree."
Yeah.
Horrifying. Yeah, I went home and was like, those are done.
Aw.
Yeah.
Another time I wore platform sandals. One of the popular girls was like, "Who do you think you are? One of the Spice Girls?"
But that's the thing. It's like, I bet you looked amazing. It just takes one comment from the wrong person to be like, I had a very cute shirt and I felt very sexy in it. And yes, it was red and white striped and I did look like a sailor. But did everyone have to tell me I looked like a sailor?
But there was a sailor era in like the 2010s.
And like also I looked sexy. I could both, now I understand that I could both look like a sailor and look sexy.
Yeah.
And I should have just worn the shirt
Could've just been
again
a sexy
and
sailor.
embraced it. Like now I have an outfit where I kind of look like a Jedi. Someone told me I look like a Jedi, and I was like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna keep wearing this outfit." And then the next time I saw her, she was like, "I love that romper." I was like, "You told me last time I looked like a Jedi," and she was like, "Yeah, I love Jedis." I was like, "Yes, this is how I should embrace all my clothes."
Yeah.
Star Wars really fucked up. They put out a movie once every 8 years, and then they were like, okay, now instead of that, we're gonna put out a new series every week.
Yeah.
And it's like now nothing means anything, and every character that's dead is back, and it's like
That's exhausting.
it's like the Disney Marvelization of like what was like a pretty cool, like it was cool that there was stuff you didn't see in Star Wars, and now now everybody's dressing like a Jedi.
Totally.
All right, I'm not gonna bomb on my own podcast. That's enough.
I'm so glad Liz is here.
You swore.
So you don't think that it's just me?
Well, when did you have this Jedi outfit?
I don't know anybody
I
who
still have
dresses
it.
like a
I still wear
Jedi.
How long ago?
I still wear it.
Why haven't I seen your Jedi outfit?
You might not. I don't look that much like a Jedi.
Okay.
It's not like a costume.
Oh, okay.
It's just little flaps that, like, if I spin, like if I were to have a lightsaber, they would move well.
Do
you
like,
know?
it's like a hood?
There's no hood, but there should be. There could be.
Okay.
A hood.
If there was a hood, then that'd be
Yeah.
pretty Jedi.
Yeah. Maybe I should add a hood.
Yeah.
You won't bomb on your own podcast. You're doing great. We're just.
I don't want. No,
We're
oh my God! Don't do this.
You're doing great.
This is a million times worse.
No. We care about you.
You know this is annoying me, and that's why you continue. The dog ripped one.
Farted.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
Every pod.
He can't help it.
he just is.
What were the bands that you were gonna get into? You said like I could have been in grunge. I could have been straight edge. Like, was there a band that you heard a song and you were like, I'm too old, or you missed it?
Well, I was also a big nerd. Like if there was an overlap between big nerd, like doesn't do drugs and and
Were
metal
you
or
into
whatever,
They Might Be Giants?
No.
Oh.
I've told you this. I liked Coheed and Cambria. I was like, that felt like a gateway I could have gotten into.
Yeah.
I liked Nine Inch Nails, which is like a totally different genre, but I felt like there could be a gateway.
You could have liked Under Oath was like a Christian. Story of the Year was straight edge. You could. It was like a lot of like screamo, emo stuff in the early 2000s was like straight edge.
But like I miss ska. Like I didn't even know what ska was.
Ska sucks.
Okay.
Ska is pretty nerdy.
Ska's-
You would have gotten into ska.
That's what I'm saying. Like I could.
Let me tell you something.
could've-
If
you
you ever
could've
go
been
to a
into ska.
concert and there's a dude with a French horn and a bowler hat, run out of that venue.
Isn't that your wife?
Yeah.
No, not a French horn. Just a regular horn, a trumpet.
Okay. I'm pretty sure
in ska.
if Liz has never worn a bowler hat and played the French horn at the same time, I would be very surprised.
I have not worn a bowler hat and played the French horn. I have worn a bowler hat and I have played the French horn, but never at the same time.
If there's a guy with a deep voice that kind of sounds like an alligator talk singing into a microphone, you've entered a dangerous place. Well, if you want to come in there and then you're coming that way, that means a ska song has started.
Honestly,
Get out.
I loved that.
Well,
would
I come in there, I come in, and I
you
come
would
in
be into
again.
ska.
Yeah.
I think you could still be into ska.
Don't.
I heard about it's not navel gazing. It's feet gazing. What's it called? Shoe
What?
gazing. Shoe gazing.
Oh, I don't know what that is. What is that?
It's a thing where like when you listen to it, you kind of just stand and look at your shoes. Huh. I heard good things about that recently.
Shoegazing.
Let's find you a genre of music
Rob-
to get into before we leave today.
Okay. All right, great.
Rob once said Meredith hates music, and you
Yeah.
didn't like go no. You were like, yeah.
He says that all the time. He thinks I hate music.
You hate music.
Well, I love lyrics, and he thinks that lyrics and music are two like diametrically opposed things.
They're not diametrically opposed.
You could have been into emo.
I mean, if you like lyrics, isn't that just poetry?
No, but it's like I like a song who's
for
like,
the lyrics.
Like I like singing along. I like when it says something I'm into, but also I like dancing. So if I don't have to think about the lyrics if I'm dancing to it.
What kind of person doesn't like the lyrics in song? What is Rob listening to, like movie soundtracks?
Yes. Rob listens to movie soundtracks.
That's not.
I do that too.
I do that too, but that's not. That doesn't mean you don't like music if you like songs.
When he puts music on and there's no words to it, I tend to fall asleep, which doesn't mean I don't like it. It means I'm very relaxed.
Yeah.
You know, a Spanish guitar or like jazz.
That's lovely.
Rob puts on a lot of Santana.
He loves Spanish guitar.
I love Spanish guitar.
I love Spanish guitar. Spanish guitar is great.
I hate Spanish guitar.
But like, and I love jazz, but it's like, I have a limit before my brain turns off.
That makes sense.
And I'm like, and now it's sleepy time. And if you want me to be into it, I need to either be dancing or I need to be singing along to it.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
I would say
you're
that
more of a lyrics man.
I would say I'm a lyrics man. Like when I'm listening to music, I pull up the lyrics and I will sing the lyrics as I'm driving. I'm running over kids and I'm like, and this day the cloud came to me. Like I don't
know what
lyrics.
band you're making right now, but I would listen to that song too.
I was in a band.
I know, but like
I've
whatever
got pipes.
today's band and then the cloud came to me, I would listen to that.
I was there's a new All American Reject song that they just put out that's pretty good. I don't know.
Do you want to sing it?
I don't want to sing it.
I don't see. I like lyrics, but the lyrics comes later for me in my listening to a song journey. Like I listen to the music first, and I'm not even catching what the lyrics are saying, and then I start to pay attention to the lyrics after a few listens.
Right. Yeah. Like music rarely affects me emotionally, and I think that upsets people.
I mean, that's something.
It affects me emotionally if I've seen it in the background of a TV show or movie.
Okay.
Yeah. I went to a brand new.
Are there any songs that make you cry?
I mean, I avoid them. Like I avoid Marriage Story. I mean, Cats in the Cradle. Try not to sing it.
Cats in the Cradle is good.
That's a good
Don't sing Cats in the Cradle to you or you will cry.
I don't know. You're on a roll, so maybe I'll like it if you do it.
Liz, we can sing Cats in the
Let's
Cradle.
do it.
How does it start?
A cat's in the cradle and the silver.
Don't start with the chorus. We start with the.
Oh, I don't know the verse.
Start with the verse.
I don't know the verse.
He goes.
Some the man today, in the usual way. I'm trying.
I can't do it. And the cat's in the cradle with the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man and the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then.
I feel a little misty.
That's a good song.
I feel a little misty now.
That song fucking crushes.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
It's a great song. But like a Joni Mitchell, which I feel like people cry about a lot, like that's just kind of beautiful. So I love like a Joni. I love a
Linda Ronstadt's "Blue by You" will get me.
Great song.
That'll get me.
Yeah. I've been singing a bunch to my unborn child, and the number of songs that are inappropriate to sing to your unborn child is a lot more than I would expect.
It's probably most songs. I feel like a lot of music is written when people are horny and on drugs.
Truly, I keep starting songs that I'm like, this will be fun, and then somewhere in the middle, I'm like, I don't know, but I should stop singing this.
A lot of songs with like that seem like they're talking about babies is actually referring to like a lady that somebody's
bedding down.
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight. No, I'm just doing Arrested Development. Gonna grab some afternoon. It really sounds like a motherly song in the beginning.
It's so beautiful.
And
but even the stuff that's made for babies is upsetting.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. The what's the one in the trees? You know?
In the trees?
Oh, Rockabye Baby.
Rockabye Baby is super upsetting.
Rockabye
it
Baby.
is scary.
What happens at the end?
When the wind blows, the cradle will rock.
When
the bow breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby cradle and all. Yeah, who the fuck?
And it ends?
What
That's the end of the song?
sick fuck came up with that song?
That's the end of the song?
Someone who
but then
hated
Ring Around
babies.
the Rosie is about the
the plague.
The plague.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
That one's fine.
Then the earth explodes and dies.
Yeah.
It's a tough
Yeah,
one.
that one's about Armageddon.
Eventually, Earth will explode because of the sun.
That's true.
something to think about when you're pregnant.
Oh my God. Did you ever, the prayer, now I lay me down to sleep, I pray the Lord my soul to keep, and if I die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take? Did you ever learn that one as a Catholic boy?
I didn't.
I learned that one.
I learned that one as a Catholic
My
But that one's
child.
nice.
If I die before I wake, I pray the
you die in
Lord
your
my
sleep.
soul. Yeah, and as a small child,
Yeah.
praying that before you go to sleep.
Oh, is that when you're supposed to pray it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you learn it when you're a kid.
Oh,
Look,
I don't love that.
a
It's
lot-
a timing issue, though. It's a
Yeah.
nice, it's a nice
sentiment when you're older, but
You're
when you're like
I want the Lord to take my soul and
5,
go to heaven. That's nice.
I don't want anybody to take my soul. I'll keep my soul.
You're gonna keep your soul in your
I want to
dead
look.
body.
I want to look just like this in my dead body. Hey, buddy.
how you doing, Gordon?
He's being a sweetie.
You're always a sweetie.
He's always a sweetie. He might be a. Can we talk about his health
Yeah,
issue?
we could talk about his health.
He might become a tripod
did-
dog.
Oh,
he might.
He might lose a
pull it
leg.
off.
He might have a. He might have a little 3-leg action
you
going
can
here
pull
soon.
that off, Gordon. You're
Yeah.
you're a fashionable dog. You know, you're
Yeah.
adapting and changing with the times and with the needs, and that's okay.
Exactly.
Dogs don't mind having their legs cut off.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah.
they're not emotionally attached to their limbs like humans
Oh,
are.
That's good.
So they do pretty okay.
Yo, I love my left arm so much.
Yo, your
I
right
do
arm.
not want to lose my
Right
left
arm.
arm at all. I would be so sad for many, many years if I lose.
They have the most incredible technology with
Oh yeah.
with
You
the
can get a
limb
cool
replacements.
robot
Yeah.
arm.
Rob
but
is desperate for a robot.
But can you
arm.
actually do everything you want with it?
Yeah,
Oh my God,
they
it's
have
insane.
yeah, they have like hands now that you can
But can you do the
You've seen the detachable
can you jerk
hand?
off?
Can you-
Yes. You
Yeah.
can.
safely? What if you?
Probably-
what,
I'm sure
What if
there's
you
like-
hit? What if you hit a button and it just squeezes?
Oh my God.
It just has like a vice grip. That'd be terrifying.
I think at that point you deserve it.
And what about
you're
you?
mishandling your arm.
What?
my hand is gonna be on you. I don't want to grab too tight.
I'm sure they have like
I'm sure you grabbed too
put
tight
on like
anyway.
a glove or something to make it a little softer.
Put on a glove.
Yeah.
Put on a glove on my robot.
Put on like a mitten.
It will just look like the Terminator's hand coming
I
up.
bet you money you are not the first person who thought about this. There
Yeah.
are solutions to all of these things.
No, I wanted. I want to make sure that I can treat my wife right with my
No,
left
you want to make sure you can
hand.
jerk off. That was you thought it.
That
talked
was-
about the
I
jerking
did
off
think of that first.
Yeah.
Also, I
Maybe
don't-
they make like a special vibrator attachment.
Definitely.
Like you're
It's
just an
probably
inspector
better.
gadget
Nah,
of
nah,
female
that'd be-
pleasure.
You'd probably be better at sex with a robot arm.
with a
Yeah.
with a vibrating arm. Yeah, I just lean on
Yeah.
my wall. Just there you go. Yeah. Actually, it's not that bad of an idea. Now that
Oh, it's a good idea.
you just go. All right, 30 seconds.
30 seconds. You can't even go longer than that with your robot
You're not
arm.
even. Yeah,
The question is how long you can go with a robot arm. If I just go like that and it's doing its move, it's doing its move. Can you go? How long you want to go? I'm putting in the time. I'll take your
Yeah,
request.
time.
What do you want? 10 minutes? What are you gonna do?
I think robot arms are cool as hell, man.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, yo, vibrating robot
Hi,
arms.
buddy. Oh, thanks for the kiss. Oh,
You're so
you like Meredith's pet?
sweet.
The coolest part, if you're gonna get a robot arm, if you can get the Wolverine claws to come out.
Oh, hell
would be
yeah.
pretty sweet,
That'd be
too.
awesome.
But that's when your spine is covered in that metal,
Adamantium.
Right? Adamantium.
Yeah.
That's not really a robot arm. That's a.
But with a robot arm, you could just have the knives going through the forearm that they just come out.
That has to be illegal. You don't think that'll be illegal? Or you're just like
I'm
you're
sure it-
3D
yeah.
printing it into
Why?
your robot arm. Why?
Why is it illegal?
Why would it be illegal to have knives?
It's not.
built
Is it?
into
Is
your
it illegal to
robot arm?
have,
probably
have a
need a
knife in
permit
your
for it.
sleeve?
Okay,
Yes,
1 second ago you
there are
were
certain
worried
knives-
that you would grip your dick too hard with it, and now you're gonna have knives in the hand that you use to pleasure your wife.
Yeah, that's a good point. You're making a good point.
Thank you, Meredith.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Wolverine claws don't kill people. Eric kills me.
Vibrating Wolverine claw pussy.
Horrifying.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that stuff. What are we looking like on time over there?
44 minutes and 25 seconds.
16 great minutes
How
left.
are we going to fill the time?
You told Liz not to talk about something earlier because it would take exactly 15 minutes to talk about.
What was it? I don't remember.
I don't think it was very interesting.
What was it?
What was it?
It was before. It was when we were walking
I wanted to talk about
upstairs.
some of my socks.
Oh.
I have met people who won't let me talk about Ouija boards.
Oh, I grew up in an anti-Ouija board family.
Yeah, freaks me out. It freaks me out that people are freaked out about it.
I met a ghost doing a Ouija board. I've said this. I've told you this so many times.
You've probably told it on the pod a million times.
I don't mind telling it again.
I might have brought
whatever.
up this Ouija board thing on the pod too, but you know.
No, I did a Ouija board in the woods when I was high with me, my best friend, and two girls, and then a third wheel dude. There was 5 of us, and he got scratched by a ghost.
By back scratchy ghost.
Yeah, Rob, your husband. I told this story like in earnest, like being like, no, for real, I met a ghost, and I told the story. Rob was like, back scratchy ghost, huh? And I was like, fuck you, dude. This is before we were friends. I didn't like it. I didn't like that he said back scratchy ghost. Well, but it stuck.
Met a ghost implies a more intimate relationship than what you're describing.
I met him.
But what do you mean? He scratched your friend? Doesn't even seem like he interacted with you at all.
You encountered a ghost.
You were at a party with a ghost.
It wasn't a party though. We were in the woods.
There were 5 people. The ghost evened it out.
5 people in the woods. Yeah, the ghost was like, he has a thing with odd numbers.
This is too awkward. This 5th guy clearly isn't getting along.
He's just like kind of like an OCD ghost. It's like, there should be a 6th person on that side.
He's trying to tell him.
No, he scratched. So this is what happened. My friend was like, we were playing with the Ouija board, and my friend who was sitting right across from me, he's like, okay, your turn. And then he is like doing the board, and he goes, ow. And he just sits up real straight. And we're like, you all right, man? He's like, yeah. And then he starts screaming. And we're like, ah. And the girls like run home, and then we like pull him like kind of out of the woods, and like there's like a street lamp, and we kind of went by the lamp so we could see each other. And he's like, my back. And we pull his shirt up, and it was like shoulder blades, mid back, lower back. So like with a good amount of space between them. It would be like if you had like sharp nails and just like you went hard on somebody's back where it's like it was raised and there was like a little bit of blood.
Okay, and I don't want to diminish this because that sounds very scary.
It did happen.
I trust you.
And I don't believe in ghosts.
But like if a friend got sliced with a knife and you were near him, would you say that you met a guy with a knife?
I met a guy with a knife?
Yeah. I'm still arguing you didn't meet this ghost.
Oh, you're still hung up on the fact that he didn't meet the ghost.
I didn't meet the ghost.
You're hung up on the semantics of
really
meet the ghost.
Really
well, I'm bearing my soul right now.
You don't meet someone unless you go, hi, I'm Eric. What's your name?
I did go back into the woods later on.
Yeah.
And we had ghost sex.
Okay, that's good.
So
but did you meet them or did you just have sex with them?
That's a good point. Do you ever really know anyone?
Do you ever really know anyone? I just think you have to really clarify what you say when you meet a ghost.
We're born alone and we die alone, I think is the point of this.
Unless your soul stays in your body, in which case,
Look, I'm not against keeping the bod.
That seems like a terrible idea.
Like,
what do you mean? When you die?
Like when I die, I don't want to just like.
But you don't want to get buried.
Well, what are you gonna do?
But I'm saying like if I'm going to heaven, which I'm not.
Oh, you just want to keep your.
I want to look like me in heaven. I don't want to just be like a little light.
But that's not you keeping the bod.
It's still keeping the representation of myself.
You wouldn't change anything about yourself if you got into heaven.
Of course I would change things about myself.
Wow. No, that's some good confidence. You're like, I want to look like Eric.
I don't want to lie to the people. I would definitely make my dick bigger. That's number one.
You're caring about your dick in
That's
heaven?
going number one.
Wow.
Number one. Even if I'm not going to use it, I just want it for the confidence that comes with.
If my genitals were a light in heaven. I don't think I need my genitals in heaven.
So you would replace the cooch with a light.
No, I mean, like if that's what was offered, I wouldn't be like, I gotta have my cooch. Would you be missing your
if
cooch?
I had an option between cooch and light, I'm going cooch.
You're gonna voluntarily choose like Ken doll, Barbie doll,
cooch every time.
genderless.
What am I doing up there? We're not having sex in heaven. We're not like peeing in heaven. What am I doing?
Heaven
with my
is
cooch?
paradise. You can have as much sex as you want.
I don't think you're having
With
sex in
whoever
heaven.
you want.
Yo, if I don't have a dick in heaven, I'm killing myself in heaven.
What if like,
Like,
you just have
I
to
want
touch-
my dick.
Why? That's like a human mortal sensory thing. Like
Yeah.
you just have to touch lights.
Okay, maybe
You
this
have
is
to touch lights,
maybe,
and then
maybe,
you have a sensation beyond your wildest
maybe
dreams.
this is just me being a dude, but the dick is the most important part of my body, 100%.
Oh, Eric.
You can't fucking of all. I would keep if I had to lose stuff, that would be the last thing I lose. You take my eyes before you take my dick. I don't think I'm being crazy.
No, I don't think you're being crazy.
Like that's why in Game of Thrones, am I ruining that? Have you seen this?
Yes.
Okay, when Theon,
we watched the finale
when-
together.
oh, yeah,
We've
that's right, we
also
did.
talked about the Game of Thrones guy losing his dick.
Yeah.
Oh, all
so
the
many
time.
times. It was like the worst thing that's ever happened to Eric was having to watch a fictional character lose his dick.
I was just about to start talking about it again.
It was like,
Yo, it's just crazy. It's crazy.
oh my God.
It's crazy. They cut out. Usually, when they do that to a character, you're like, "Oh man, they cut that dude's dick off." You never see that character again. In Game of Thrones, he's like, now he's in the show for 5 more seasons, dickless, having to cope with it. I mean, it's like very compelling stuff. But
You're
it's
getting
it's,
emotional right now. This is your cat's in the
Am I getting a
cradle.
little emotional?
Yes. I could
In
not.
fairness to Eric, I learned that during menopause, our labia disappear. Wow. And I was upset for a week.
Look, I'm not saying
Liz
our
loves
genitals
her
aren't
labia.
important.
I didn't think I was that attached to my labia, but I think I am.
I gotta say,
Not attached to your labia? Couldn't care?
Point out on a chart which part was my labia.
What?
Not a clue.
Me neither.
Not
Oh my God.
What the fuck is
not a
that?
clue. Don't know which part you're talking about.
Guess.
Yeah.
Take a
What
guess.
the fuck
We're
is
back.
the labia?
We're back, baby.
If you had to
2 against
guess,
1. Labias mean nothing.
If you had to guess.
Well, you said
What do you
labia
think
as
is
though
the
it was only
labia?
one thing.
All I know is-
we have 2 sets of labia.
Okay. All right.
All
I
right.
think it's the outer
think it's the
thing.
There's the
And
labia majora, which is the outer lips,
Right,
and
the
the
lips
labia minora is the inner
lip.
ones.
That was my guess. But
we
you-
lose
okay.
the inner ones during menopause.
But like, how much?
I only got to know. As a guy, you only got to know 2 things. You got to know clit and the hole, and that's kind of it.
I'm sure I will be sad about it. But my point is, in heaven, we don't need those things.
I want extra labia in heaven.
Oh my
just
god!
think you guys
Do
are
I get a vote?
You guys are thinking
get
of like mortals. You're thinking like humans and not like dead, angels.
Well, how
or
can you
whatever.
think like dead angels? You don't know what.
I'm beyond this, man. I'm on another level, bro.
You're like a pregnant shaman now.
Hell
You're
yeah.
like, I exist on a higher plane.
He's
than you
connecting me to the other world, man.
Nah, you're just a lady who doesn't know what a labia is.
Yeah, for real. My dad never knew body parts, not labia specifically, but like regular body parts. And it would be like, my ankle hurts. And then he'd like be talking about his like calves. And we'd have to have like whole conversation with him. Of just like, stop guessing at the body part name if you can't figure it. Like just point. And now I've learned that I've become that. I don't know parts of my body. Couldn't tell you basic parts of my body.
Fascinating. Even
Yeah.
basic parts.
I mean,
Like name a part that you're unsure of what it is.
femur.
Okay.
Okay, I think I know a femur. I think a femur is this bone here in the top of your leg, right?
Yeah.
It seems
Yeah.
like a decent guess.
Yeah.
This
I
is
think
like
that's your femur.
This is like one
This
of
is
the.
your
But neither of you are
shin and
100%.
This is one of your. This is
I-
one of the
I
worst
would
breaks,
bet
by the
money.
way.
I would
Femur
bet money
break?
that this is your femur.
Okay. All right. I know where
Did you
the
know
shin
it was
is.
the leg? You weren't sure.
I wasn't 100%
Okay.
sure. If I'm being I got to be super honest on podcast hell.
Yeah.
And wasn't 100% sure. But there's a list of things that if you ask me questions about, I'll be pretty honest that I'm dumb about them. And then I think the list of things I'm smart about is longer.
Yeah.
I'm dumb about a lot of stuff, but if you do ask me like to name like teams in the 4 major sports and the WNBA, I can get most of them.
We know.
That's like all I'm pretty good at. And I'm pretty good at stats. I do. I do have like a pretty good memory of stats.
Oh, not like statistics, the mathematical thing.
sports
Okay,
stats.
sports stats.
No. Although when I was in school, I did get very good math grades always.
Oh, that's good.
I just didn't like it, but it didn't
love
feel
math.
hard to me to like solve for X or whatever. I remember that, but I it was just boring. But I could have been. I was like you with music, right? I could have been a math genius.
Been a
Just
mathematician.
needed a more engaging teacher. That's why teachers are so important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember I had a guy named Mr. Rohrbaugh. Rohr, ROHRBAUGH. But the first day in class, he came up. He was like a military, sounded like a drill instructor guy. And he was like, all right, everybody, my name's Mr. Rohrbaugh. I'm going to spell it phonetically for you so you know how to say it properly. He goes, roar, like a lion, and then B-A-W goes, baw, roar, baw. Everybody got it? And we were like, yes. Like 13 years old.
Yeah, that's good.
And he just would bark algebra equations at us. And Eric, come up to the board now. Let's see you do it. Solve for X. Divide. Good. You go sit down. Like that was the.
But you respond to that. You love that kind of.
Well, obviously, I remember doing math equations because of it.
Yeah, I think that's one of your favorite personality types to learn from.
It is interesting. Like I do remember so many of the teaching styles that people had when I was in high school because it was diverse. I went to a Catholic high school, and you had some real characters there because I guess they didn't have to pass state standards. So there's some legit
crazy.
insane people.
Yeah.
And then some teachers that were really
People are
good.
like, I gotta get my kid into the Catholic school because the public school's got the no good nicks. And it's like
The teachers at the Catholic school didn't have to pass the same. They've been teaching for 30 seconds.
But there were good teachers there.
Oh, I'm sure.
But there were bad teachers.
And there's bad teachers everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
there's good teachers. I'm not trying to diss Catholic school. I just think
It's just it's a reputational thing. I think back in the day, people would see those Catholic schools. They'd be like, "Oh man, that must have been a tough school." But then I have teachers that would just it was just complete nonsense.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I had dudes that were full on dementia teaching me social studies and just making stuff up, and I would get an A for just reciting crap. It's very, very bizarre.
I did have I mean, I don't want to assume she was senile, but she was losing it a little bit. A teacher, an English teacher, but she was still a great teacher. We still learned really good stuff. We read great books, and she was, she would tell us that she was gonna do very violent things to us.
Oh,
Whoa!
but the books were good.
that's all that matters.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I had my crazy history teacher at one point. He was like, "I'm writing a book about how bad you all treat me," and he pulled out 200 pages of
Oh my
loose leaf
God.
paper with pen written on it, like the fucking Unabomber. And we were all like, "Oh, we're little, but we know that's bad. We know a pen and scrap paper novel is not good mental health."
Oh my god.
Oh my God, it was insane. It was insane.
Teachers, it's hard to be a teacher.
It's got to be hard. I'm sure it drives you nuts. Our guy, his name was Stibe, and he was crazy. And all the teachers would be like, "You got to take Stibe," and I was like, and we didn't know what that meant until you take him. You're like, "Oh, you have to take him because it's like being taught by a homeless man. It's just an insane.
It's just an experience.
It's an experience. It's not. You're not learning anything." And then they'd have once a year they'd have the teachers versus the faculty. No, the teachers versus someone. Basketball game. I can't remember who the teachers were playing, but Stibe started at point guard at the school in the 30s or something, and he's at this point when I was in school, he's a 70-year-old man with a big gut, but he would just just drain threes. He was awesome, and he would always take over that game, and the whole school would chant Stibe, and I mean,
that's fun.
it was it actually was pretty cool to watch him.
It was fun when teachers were did fun stuff with the kids. They were they weren't trying to be one of the kids because that's always bad when the teacher does that. But when they were
yes, I had a teacher like that
for sure.
on our Europe trip that drank with us, and it was not cool.
Not
Yeah,
good.
not
But
cool.
no, teachers that would be come play basketball
Yeah,
and throw elbows.
or teachers that if a kid attacked them, they would fight back.
Yeah.
I
went to
didn't have
different
that
schools.
experience.
You think kids would fight back? Well, they do that in The Wire.
No, we had that. You never had teachers have to fight kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes the teacher's got to fight a kid.
Yeah, teachers got to fight kids, Liz.
Kid pulls a knife.
Yeah.
You just hit him with a pow. Give him a pow. You give him a. Are you catching that? You hit him with one of those. Sorry, kid. You thought you were going to be knifing your teacher today?
Yeah, you can't.
Looks like you're going to the school nurse with a broken nose, bitch.
My worst teacher was Miss Bogart, and she was like 80 years old in the 90s, so she had been teaching since 1940 whatever. I've told both of you this, but I haven't told the pod this yet.
Fresh.
She would when you would have a quiz or something or a spelling bee, and you'd get to pick a prize from the prize box like an eraser or a sticker. Her prize box was Slim Fast bars from the bottom of her purse. She would dig through her purse and be like, you got 100 on your spelling test. What do you want? I've got strawberry and I've got peanut butter banana. And I would be like, peanut butter banana, I guess. And I'd eat half of a Slim Fast bar. And I'd be so full because they're like appetite suppressant diet bars.
And you're like 8.
And I'm 8 years old.
That's hilarious.
Skip my lunch that day.
I'm so that woman. I am. Like, whenever I see somebody, they're like, I'm hungry. I'm like, what do I have in my purse?
Oh my God.
One
time she took us, I was like, I don't know, the top 5 student in her class or something like that. And she took us in her personal vehicle to McDonald's.
Nice.
During recess. I don't think it was
nice.
School approved.
I went with teachers in personal vehicles multiple times. Yeah.
I feel like you cannot do that.
I don't think you can do that
days.
today. No. But it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would go to an ice cream thing. Like if we spelled the right amount of things.
Yeah, we had a McDonald's thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
You gotta let kids go in teachers' cars. Bring it back.
Bring it back. I think there's you watch movies where it's there will be blood. You're like, wow, they really let people get away with a lot of stuff with kids back in the day. Like you could just be like, pull my son out of school. He's gonna help me become an oil baron at 8 or whatever. And then you think about your Slim Fast story. And now you couldn't give a kid a Slim Fast bar out of your purse. They'd fucking run you out of town on that. But it's still a continuum of it used to just be more like the Wild West. We're always just progressing from the old days where you could just be like, you know what, get on a horse. We're going to the next town and we're killing the sheriff and we're going to become the sheriff. That's like the baseline of what we want to do is just no rules. If I can get away with it, I can get away with it.
I think I've told you this. I used to care so much about efficiency. It was just we should do things better. There's better ways to take care of kids. There's better ways to do this and whatever. The older I get, the more I'm efficiency is so in the way of progress because you need to have the wiggle room. You need people being able to not game the system, but do things their own way in order to actually be able to succeed in the world.
Yeah, you sound like a Rand Paul libertarian right now. You're going to be like, you know what? Why do we have fucking driver's licenses? Who is the government to say that I'm not allowed to drive a semi-tractor trailer
and
on the highway?
I agree with that. This
I
Rand Paul
got
guy
places to
has
go.
some ideas.
One time for a TV show that will not be named, I had to drive a truck on the highway. And it was I don't think I'm allowed to do this.
Oh my God, really?
Yes. I'm not going to say the show.
Okay.
But yes, I one time had to do that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that
I was like, I better hurry up. Lou Diamond Phillips is waiting.
Well, I'm not saying that companies shouldn't be held to legal standards.
Yeah.
I'm saying individuals need to have wiggle room.
The companies are people, though.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember that?
I do remember that. Good times.
Corporations are people.
Mm-hmm. Freddie, Fannie, right?
What?
Fannie Mae? Freddie
Yeah.
and Fannie Mae? Is
Yeah.
that what you're saying?
Yeah, Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae. Wasn't that?
Freddie Mac?
Wasn't that companies are people?
Freddie Mac. That sounds like...
Was that not companies or
If we have
people?
a son, that'll be his dish that he makes when he's 6 years
Freddie
old.
Mac.
Freddie Mac and cheese?
Freddie Mac. That's
Freddie Mac.
fun.
Yeah.
Oh, would you name your kid after you?
It's not after me. It's after my...
You're Frederick.
Yeah. Well, don't say named after me. That's going to make me not want to do it because I don't like
But
naming.
it would be named after you. It would be carrying on.
No, I think of it as carrying on my grandfather's name, personally. That's how I view
I
it.
guess so.
Yeah.
I view it as a family name, not my
It's-
name.
Yeah.
I have a friend who has her mom's name, and it's been like passed down for generations, and none of them use it. It's cute.
I don't know. I don't know if we'll go Frederick. We'll call him Rick. We'll call him Derek.
We're not doing. He would not be the fourth. Have a different middle name.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He'll be the fifth, so it'll just.
I'm
seem
thinking
like,
ahead to like. The more automated things get, the more annoying clerical errors there will be to sort that out. So if he has the same name as like our future son has the same name as Eric and they're at the same address, just like the amount of it already happened where like my health insurance thought I was married to your dad and not you, and thought that yeah.
That was upsetting.
Which is why our future child will not bear the full name.
Look, going into the future has positives and negatives. Sometimes the future thinks that Liz is married to my dad. And sometimes I have a big vibrating robot dildo arm, and that's pretty cool. So it's like you win some, you lose some. Guys, we are at time. Do you want to tell the people of Podcast Hell, the Hellheads, where they can find you online to support your comedy?
Just my name, Liz Galalis, across all social media platforms.
I have a show it's a character called Suspender Jane. She does adult journalism. She interviews people to learn about being an adult and does a lot of hard-hitting stuff. That's on YouTube at Meredith Hackman. You can follow all my other stuff at Meredith Hackman or at Meredith Hackman Comedy. Oh, and if you're a big nerd, reach out. Put on JNCOs are back, baby. Okay, I haven't worn them yet. They're still back. Yeah, if you want to watch me play Blood on the Clock Tower online, follow the Noobs on the Goof Tower stream.
Nice.
Noobs on the Goof Tower. Is it okay that I rescind my rejection of your offer to go on your podcast now?
No.
Now I kind of want to go on.
I knew
Did you get mad at me? Are you mad at me that I did that?
But Brad was like, oh, you should totally have Eric on this podcast. And I was like, I asked him. He said no. He was like, he's so stupid. And I was like, it's all good. And then he was like, he's going to ask you to do the podcast.
No, just
You're gonna feel left out.
I watched him be all fucking serious on it. And I'm like Brad's treating it like it's fucking 60 minutes. And I'm like, I need to go on this podcast. I need to show how you go on a podcast like this.
Nah, it's too late.
No, it's too late. You're really not going to let me back?
No.
You're banning me?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
You're shadow banned, so I won't tell you.
Well, here's the thing. Ban me from the podcast, but mention to people that I'm banned.
No.
You won't even give me the
No.
points
No.
of being banned?
No.
This is,
Suspender Jane hasn't met Erick Hellwig.
Yeah. Suspender Jane is a totally different person.
give me. Well, who's her booker?
Me. And I've shadow banned you.
Come on. All right. Well, this ended on a sad note. But thanks for doing the show. Both of you.
You're welcome.
I'm so happy
Great.
to be
Liz
here.
almost bailed. She thought about it.
I did think about it.
And then she
I
didn't.
had
bail.
a
Get
stressful
drunk.
day at work,
Yeah.
but I'm better now. I'm going to watch Love Island. I'm going to turn off my brain. There's a new season, right?
Oh, you haven't watched it.
I haven't started it yet. Is it good?
It's pretty good.
It's a good one. I'm so excited. He said he's not going to watch it this season, but
be
I think
this
he's
dumb
going
again.
to.
If you haven't watched it, you probably
He's-
haven't seen the commercials for the spin-off they're doing from last season's cast.
Oh, there's a spinoff with last season's cast?
I'm in, girls. Let's get some fucking lemon teenies. Okay, we got to go.
Okay.
Okay.